Good evening. Now that I'm unmuted, I suddenly have to cough. Hold on. I'm okay, excuse me. Hello and good evening. I hope everyone is having a grape evening. Recently I got a very big bag of Skittles. Can you hear me okay? Oh, the level looks okay. Okay. I got a big bag of Skittles recently, and I think the grape one is the best one. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was just a few minutes late getting ready. Me and my husband had dinner a little bit later this evening. And I always share my dinner, so I'm gonna share what we did. We had stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut, and then we had a little bit of ice cream, and we watched Andy Griffith. That was our Friday dinner date on the couch. It was nice. And now I'm here because I want to make my Mother's Day card this year, and I have an idea of what to do. Norman don't. No, my cat Norman is wanting to drink out of our rinsing cup for the brushes. I have an idea of something to do. I don't know how well I'm actually going to be able to execute it because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just nervous about being able to draw it well, I guess. And if it sucks, then try again. I'll just try. I don't know. Ugh. Hopefully things go well and I don't get aggravated trying to draw this, because I feel like maybe I sketch too much. I don't do enough, like, composed things, and this is a little bit composed. I guess let me go ahead and change the scene. Hopefully it looks okay. I'll probably need to zoom in some more. So I did figure out the program that I need to download for my nice camera to be the camera here. But I need to now order the cable in order to even hook my camera up. Because I got my camera for a good price on Mercari, and it didn't come with any cables. If the camera itself actually comes with cables, mine did not. Just a battery and the battery charger, and it did come with, like, a case to keep the camera in, which is really nice. I feel like I've got a really good deal on it, and I really like that camera. I'd really like to use it here too. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let me get a drink of water. I'm sorry. I always get nervous at the very beginning of stream because I feel awkward at first. Okay. So I'm using the same little tester sheet as last time, which is what I used for Vivian's Valentine. And these are the ideas that I had for this. I want it to be Hereditary themed because that's one of her favorite horror movies. She likes it a whole lot. She's made me watch it a whole lot because she loves it that much. And at first I was gonna, like, do some kind of funny little tagline, and have it relate to, like, oh, it's hereditary. I heard it's hereditary. You know, like, I don't know, but I couldn't figure anything out. All the negative ones I was afraid wouldn't come across funny and would instead come across too mean, and then the positive ones, like, I don't know, so whatever. I guess I'm not clever enough. What I'm gonna do today is it's just gonna say Happy Mother's Day, and I'm gonna write something sweet on the inside on my own, not on stream, on my own. And I'm gonna have it oriented like this. So this is the grandmother, Ellen, and then this is Annie and Charlie, and I want Annie to have like her arm around Charlie, and Ellen is kind of looming in the background. That's my like rough draft sketch to give me an idea. And I do have reference images of the 3 downloaded. I don't know if I should put them up in OBS or if I should just have them on my own to the side. I feel like I could see them better on my own off to the side, if I'm being honest. Okay, so that is what we are attempting to work with. Like I said, I don't deal with a lot of like composed stuff, so I'm like really nervous of not doing this well. I feel like because I need to figure out where Annie and Charlie are first in order for the grandmother to be looming in the background. So I'm thinking maybe do Annie first, or maybe like I'm thinking like that's probably good, right? If I did like that, I think she needs to be a little bit higher, like that. Now Charlie, let's see. No, I think she needs to come down more. Maybe. Fuck. I don't know. I don't do real shit enough. And I feel like I'm anxious being on stream doing this. Excuse me. I just need to relax, get in the zone, completely forget this is happening, and just focus. Okay. Fuck. I should honestly be doing shit like this more. How's Annie's size? Is she too small? I almost feel like she's too small. Jesus Christ, why does it look so, like, masculine? Why does it look masculine? I don't know. I'm just trying to get the shape down. Maybe I'm thinking too deep about it. I need to, like, trust the... like she has. Norm. Norman. I love Norman. He's goofy. He's goofy, but he's such a little attention whore. I feel like I want her to be holding something. Doesn't she hold stuff? Does she... I'm about to hit up the pictures on IMDb. Only the homies use IMDb. Only the real ones use IMDb. I also need it to, like, reference... So I was gonna rewatch Hereditary last night, but the only way for me to do it is to, like... Hi, Momo. That's Momo. Oh my gosh, Momo, go! You had your butt on camera! Is to, like, rent it on Amazon or have Prime. I just... Whatever. I didn't want to spend money on it. I watched, like, a little video covering it so I could refresh my memory with what happens, and that was good enough, I think. Hi, Momo. Oh my god, Momo. You cannot be all up in my business right now. She's gonna lay on the card. Momo! Momo! Okay. Momo! Oh my god! Girl! No! You can't! I'm sorry, baby. I forgot what I was even saying. It probably doesn't even matter. I need to remember what kind of clothes. What does Annie even wear? What even is her wardrobe? I know hers is the orange hoodie. I'm just gonna put the grandma in like a white cloak. But what about Annie? What does she wear? Like blouses? She just wears blouses, button-ups. Oh, I was trying to also see, does Charlie hold anything? She's holding something there. It looks like she's okay. I'm gonna have her holding a bird. She's holding a bird in that. Wait, is she holding a bird there too? I don't know what she's holding there. I feel like I remember something with a bird. I'm just gonna draw a bird. Put a bird on it. Momo! This is not the Momo show. This is not the Molly show. No. No. What is Annie wearing when she sets her husband on fire? I want to put her in that. Oh, there it is. She's wearing a white t-shirt and a trench coat. All of her outfits are boring. I feel like she doesn't have anything iconic. I feel like she doesn't wear anything iconic. That blows. I mean, she's wearing that white t-shirt and coat at the ending too. Maybe that's what I should do. I guess that's what I'll do, because that's what she's wearing at the ending. Okay. Sorry about that detour. I don't like the nose. I feel like her... You guys can't see very well, but I feel like her holding something is looking kind of funky there for some reason. It's going better than I thought. I think this is going a lot better than I thought. There we go. Still can't see it very well. I'm sorry though. Also, I'm not talking much, but also I'm just like super focused on this. I want to do a good job for my mom, and so I just like super got into the flow of doing this, and I just want to make sure I do a good job for her. So if I have a long period of silence, hopefully the music is loud enough for you to enjoy. I don't like the direction of the eyes. I've been fussing with them. I feel like I've just fucked up. My cat found a chicken nugget. My cat found a chicken nugget. We went to Burger King, and my husband wanted the little like Mandalorian Grogu toy. So last minute we added on a kid's meal just to get that toy, which by the way, the toy sucks ass. It's like, it's a teeny tiny Grogu on a like pedestal inside of like a half sphere that he can't leave. It's like, it's shit. But we got a 4-piece with it, which, you know, we tear up full pieces and give to the kitties. And sometimes the last one I like to just leave in the bag on a coffee table and see whoever gets it, and whoever gets it gets a whole nuggie. I don't care if it's bad, I'm not gonna stop giving my cats chicken nuggets. They only have they have so much time on this earth. They can have a chicken nuggie every once in a while. Okay. The grandma is looking a little basic. She just has to look a little sinister. Like, I probably won't give her eyes. I'll just, like, shade them in. I thought about making them red, but that seems too cliche. So, now that they are lined out, I can do, like, the grandma over here. What is my cat doing? Who is it? Norman. Norman! Are you making a mess? You better not be making a mess. Norm. He's fine. He's fine. Well, I guess it makes sense if her face is a little bit smaller because she's in the background, right? Alright, here I'll put like Happy Mother's Day. And I was gonna do watercolor. My mom likes watercolor. But I'm not sure because of how like small it is and everything. I don't know. I'm gonna do outlines after coloring it. And last time I did watercolor with just pencil, which was last stream, it ended up fine, so I think I would be fine if I wanted to do that. I think it would end up okay. She has like these giant... I'm using the picture, the frame photo of her from the funeral in the beginning of it as a reference for her. She has on these like really big earrings. I'm not even gonna draw her ears, I'm just gonna draw the earrings. She looks like she got a little bit of bang yang going on. I feel like the hairstyle is giving Blanche from the Golden Girls, which is fine, I guess. She doesn't have as much volume as Blanche. Is the mother ever even in any kind of... Let's see. I looked at pictures before going into this, but I just don't recall. There's a picture of her in her wedding dress. Could I maybe... instead make it her wedding dress instead of making it look all like culty clothes? It's a pretty wedding dress. I want to move her up some, but I've already done so much, and also it might obstruct the lettering. It'll be fine. Let's give her that same, like, or at least attempt to give her the same arm position as the reference picture I'm looking at. Okay, I'm not good. I am not good at hands, so... Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I don't know how I'm supposed to do... Dude. I'm gonna be... Ugh, fuck. The grandma on the back sucks. I really hate it. She sucks. God damn, dude. I'm not having a good time trying to do the grandmother. I'm not having a good time trying to do the grandmother. Fuck this old hoe. Fuck this old bitch. The stupid old bitch. I feel like I hate the grandmother. I hate the grandmother. I hate the grandmother. She does not look good. I haven't finished her, but I hate her. Also, my hand. Look at, like, wait, you can't even see. You can a little bit, like right there. My hand is smearing the page. I really hate the grandmother. Should I just, like, not even do the grandmother at all? I hate her. I hate her so much. But I feel like she kind of adds something. Maybe I just need to, like, erase her completely and do it over. Do her over. I feel like she needs to be moved over. Fuck. I don't know. But I do not like her in her current state, and she has to go. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Okay. Bro, I am smearing this up so hard. I'm just smearing it all up. It's aggravating. Okay. To grandma or not to grandma? That is the question. If I don't grandma, all of this space seems empty. I think maybe if I didn't want to do the grandma and I wanted to just fill that space, what about the treehouse? I know it doesn't make sense for them to, like, be together in the, you know, the treehouse in the background, but it would be something to, like, fill up the space and then also give them a space to be in. I'm really hating doing the grandma. Just because trying to do her like that aggravated me. I'm sure I could do her in some way, but now I kind of just like the idea of putting the treehouse here. So I'm gonna do that now instead. And draw some, like, kind of tree outlines around. Then do the font, and I will probably paint and then outline. Yeesh. Yeesh. That's the plan, yeesh. I want the treehouse to be smaller. This is getting too big. I want it to be smaller in the background. Maybe I should start with the size of the tree, or sorry, size of the house first that I want and where I want it. Okay. Yeah. There's the finished sketch. Alright, happy Mother's Day up here. And now to start coloring. I think I am, let me look back. I do believe that second, who got their little, oh wait, that's from hot glue, never mind. I think when I did the little My Little Pony sketch, yeah, the pencil marks were untainted by the watercolor. So I do believe I will be using watercolor for this. I'm trying to think. It would probably be wise for me to do the background first, perhaps. And then let that dry and do all the small stuff. I don't know. Yes, that's what that is what we will do. Okay, we're doing the background first. We have to test out some colors. Again, apologies for not talking that much. I was just in the zone doing this Mother's Day thing for my mom. And I want to make sure it comes out good. So we're just chilling. Hopefully you can hear the music all right. I mean, it seems like it's a good background volume on OBS, but maybe it should be louder because I'm not talking a whole bunch. I'll turn it up a little bit louder. It looks a touch louder. And I'm using audio from White Bat Audio on YouTube. He does copyright-free music, or copyright safe, or whatever. These are all three different greens. Why do they all look exactly the same? I'm trying to find like the most foresty green, but all three of these greens. Maybe I have them too diluted. Let's see. Bitch, no, why are these all the same green? Why do I have three same greens? Wait, fuck. I don't remember which one I was on. I think this one. These are all the same green. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. I know I drew these trees beside her, but I think I'm just gonna make it all vaguely green for a forest, you know? It's all vaguely green. And I'll come in with some, like, darker green, too, around the edges and shit. Or maybe even, like, make some tree shapes with the somewhat darker greens. I don't even know why I checked. As if they aren't all the same green. You can literally tell, even with how bad this webcam is, you can still tell. You can still tell that it's the same green. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to add black on this side. I need to darken it. Is that a dark blue or is this black? Oh, that's a dark purple. It's dark purple. Not, well, actually, maybe I should use a dark purple for the shadow for green. Do you hear Norman's little toy? He's bringing me his little octopus toy. I think that looks alright. Hi, Norman. It looks a little lighter on here than it does in real life. I think it looks good. Now we gotta let it dry some. Just dry a little bit. I'll start with her, and then I'll do her, and then I'll do the house. And then I'll try to have all of it dry so we could do outlines on stream as well. I'm gonna try and work the shit out of these pins that I have. Of course, this webcam doesn't focus. These are Muji, M-U-G-I pins from Japan. And it is a .38 ball tip. And I adore these for writing, and I adore these for doing line work with art. And all of mine are out of ink, and I need to order more, but I have not yet. And I've needed to for like probably a year now, and I have not, so I'm going to grab the leftovers that I have and see if I can squeeze any extra ink out of them in order to do this. Don't want any of the background to still be wet when I go to do them, because I don't want it to all like mix around and shit. Okay. I'm gonna start with her skin, which I have like a maybe this color. I think this is what I've used in the past. What color is her hair? Does she have brown hair, or is it like it's like a dirty blonde, which I could probably do something. I could probably figure it out. It looks like she has dirty blonde hair. Okay, skin, and then I'm gonna do clothes, and then hair, and then do her in that order too. Actually, maybe I should just do both of their skins. I don't know. Let's see if this is even like an okay color. That's the thing that sucks about watercolor, is that like a peachy Caucasian skin tone. I don't know how to mix that. I don't know how to mix that on my own. Do I still have... No, I think this is just mixed with another color, and now it's doo-doo. Because as I'm making it wet, it looks bad. Damn, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What if I... Shit. What does this color look like? This is what I was gonna do for their hair. I think that's good for the hair. On the camera it looks like a Caucasian skin tone, but in real life it's I don't know. Why am I looking at orange? Because maybe if I can do the orange diluted enough, it could pass. Like if I just dilute it enough like that. I think that would work if I keep it diluted enough. You can't, again, this is a lot brighter than real life. You can't see it very well on the camera, but I can see it. If I get some orange and I dilute it enough, I should be able. I think it would look okay. I think it would pass. So let's do it. Let's do it and pray that we don't mess up our card. Please. Norman is fucking with something to the left of me. I don't know what it is, but he has found something to fuck with. Shit, I need like an extra... Hold up. Fuck, don't dry, don't dry. I just need to suck some of it up. Okay. You can see, I feel like you can see a lot of the pencil mistakes in her face. But it's okay, I guess. I think it'll end up okay. Norman! Oh my god. He just grabbed... He's crying for me. He was just in here right beside me. He's gonna try and flop on top of what I'm doing, and it's gonna piss me off. Well, it won't piss me off that bad, because I'm, like, used to it. But I'm gonna be very annoyed. Oh my god, she's too orange. Too orange. Too much pigment. Okay. Fuck. Hi, Norman. Hi, buddy. I remember you exist. Yeah. You were just here. You were just in here, buddy. Do you remember that a little bit ago? Do you remember that? When you were in here just like 20 seconds ago? Do you remember? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I don't like her cheek right here. It's fucked up a little bit, but you can't see it on there, so it's okay. So I need to give her more like brown roots with her dirty blonde. I think I'm just gonna give her straight up dirty blonde hair. This is Norman's. He has been a regular on the channel, both on the live channel and on the regular channel. Okay, I said I was gonna work with her. Oh wait, I need to do her, damn, her trench coat. How does this brown look? It's like more... It's more of a beige in the film, but let me tell you, not all of this can be like the same yellowish orangey color, okay? I need something to stand out a little bit. So if I have to change the color of her trench coat, I will. And so far, I think I am just gonna change it to this. I think that's fine. But I'll leave her with like a... Ah, God, I want to put her in a blue t-shirt. I don't know if it'll look good though. I should probably leave her in white. I'll leave her in white because she's wearing white at the end of the movie. And I'll just change the trench coat color. I'll leave the t-shirt white. That's fine. I hate it leaving it white though. I really don't want to leave it white. I feel like I could at least make it gray. How does this gray look? It's a fine gray. Just a little bit to make it stand out. See, it's not like super gray, but it's enough. It's enough to where it's not so like super white. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna do their eyes with colored pencil just because they're so tiny. It's gonna be easier. I'll probably also do her bird with colored pencil. But everything else will remain watercolor. I feel like that's too blonde for her, but at the same time, she is blonde. Yeah, she is blonde. I don't know why I think of her as a brunette, but she is blonde. You can't tell because of the shitty camera. Ah! Shit. But the gradient of her hair actually looks pretty cute. I feel like I could make it darker, but I'm also afraid to ruin how pretty it currently looks. So now I'm gonna do her hoodie, and then we'll do the house. And then we can do like outlining and colored pencil shit. Ooh, I could also just outline with like a black colored pencil too. I feel like that would look alright. We'll figure it out. She has like an orange, it's like a nice fall orange hoodie. I feel like this, what I'm doing right here, is gonna be too red-orange. I don't know, that's pretty orange-orange. Yeah. Actually, that's orange-orange. We'll do that. There he goes with his octopus again. Yeah, that's like the perfect orange for her hoodie. Again, it's way too light on this camera, but in real life it looks perfect. Oh my god, there he goes again. Normie! Norman! Norman! Oh my goodness. Buddy. Buddy! Where are you? Norman pose! Oh, do you not want me to hold you? Come on. I will post a picture of this on Instagram when it's done, but it will have to wait until after Mother's Day because my mom follows me on Instagram, so obviously I can't spoil her Mother's Day card before. Norman! Hey! Go. He's trying to get to the very back of my desk over here. Obviously I can't spoil her card for Mother's Day. So after Mother's Day, a nice picture of this will be on my Instagram, which is just Starguts with 3 Z's. Okay, now we gotta paint this, do some outlining, and we're done, because the message that will go on the inside is personal and not for stream. Okay. Norman, all up in my business all day. Especially when I video edit, okay, so the bottom of this treehouse is birch in the movie, but I'm not doing that. I just want to make it all brown. I feel like it'll completely stand out more if I do that. I forgot what, when I start video editing for the week, He gets really bad about crying for me with his octopus in his mouth. I don't know why, but he can't stand the fact that I'm at my desk and editing. He really doesn't like it. That's bleeding too much. It's too much. I want an actual red-orange for the window. Because it feels like it's red-orange in the movie. Yeah, that one. Okay, here's the problem. The red that I have in this is like it's so powerful. It has so much strength. I need it diluted because I want to attempt making some of the parts of this look like it's glowing. But it feels like it's going to be so hard to dilute it enough. It's so bright. Well, what about one of these? Would that be less? That's pink. maybe? I don't think I got enough. Hold on. But is that gonna be too diluted? Let's just do it. I guess it's better than it being like too vivid, right? That's gonna fuck up. Never mind. Never mind. It was a nice thought. I think I'm about to fuck it up. Okay, so in that case, it's time to let it fully dry and then figure out how I'm gonna outline it. Am I gonna attempt using one of these guys? Let's see if any of them even have any ink left in them. This one kind of does. Okay. This one has some ink. Put that to the side. What about this one? This one's barely. I'm gonna have a barely pile to the right. And I have two more to check. I think this one's dead. That one's definitely dead. Last one. Okay. I think we might be able to do it with these two. But if not, I do have colored pencils. We could always manage with like a black colored pencil if we needed to. Which I need to do some of these for like the bird and their eyes and stuff. They both have blue eyes. So I'm not gonna have a pupil in them. I'm just gonna do the... Here. I'm gonna get rid of this too. Because we're just about done anyway. Ah. Just about done anyway. Let me make their eyes blue. I'm gonna make her bird blue also, but a different tone of blue. It's gray. Where's black? Oh, you know what I could do? I could do the glow effect with a colored pencil. That would work. And that wouldn't mess anything up. Which, it's all dry. It's all already dry. Yay! We didn't even have to wait a long time. Okay. Let's outline this ish. Sorry if it's been very boring, but I wanted to make sure I did not procrastinate on this. Because I did really want to make my mom an actual card instead of like buying one or something. And I thought this would be the best way to do it. So. My head isn't like covering anything, is it? You can see my chest resting upon the desk. If I had known these worked, I might have outlined it before the color, maybe. Just because I know these ones don't smear with watercolor. I've used them before. I love them so much. erase a little bit at all the underlying pencil without affecting the color? I don't think so. It's okay. I have to press like really hard to get it out. I think it's just because of the paint that it's going over top of. Also could have something to do with the fact that, you know, I'm losing ink in it. Maybe a little. Let me try using the other one a little bit. Let's see. I just need enough out of these pens to get these outlines. It's coming along. I am really over here fighting for my life with this pen, dude. I just need it to give me life for like a few lines further, please. I don't even care if this hand makes sense. I don't even care. Because it doesn't make sense. It's just a blob. Ugh. Okay. Should I try to outline with this? Or should I just use a colored pencil for this treehouse, honestly? I might just use a black color pencil for the treehouse back here, because I'm done with fighting with that pen. And a little bit of red for some more glow. Yeah. I had a brown accidentally doing all that. Whatever, it's fine. I just gotta do the window. To the wall. And we're done. I gotta write Happy Mother's Day up here. But I'm gonna leave it to flatten first. I'm gonna leave it inside of my little sketchbook with stuff on top of it to flatten, because right now, as you can see, it's a little warbly. But there it is. There's our Friday night art project. A Hereditary themed Mother's Day card for my mother. Yay! It looks like shit on this camera, but it looks pretty alright in real life. And I'm glad that it came out pretty good. I will upload a good definition picture of it on Instagram after maybe even on Mother's Day. If you would like to see it better than what this camera can do. Actually, I need to like outline the border as well. Let me do that while I close out and begin to end this live stream, because this is the only thing that I plan to do for the evening. Thank you very, very much to everyone who is tuned in or will tune in the future. Perhaps you're watching the VOD. Thank you very much for giving me your attention, and I hope that you've enjoyed this live stream. I feel like I don't like doing this. I feel like I don't I like the messy border instead. So this one down here has a straight edge border. That's the only one that I'm doing, because as soon as I started doing it, I ended up not liking it. So we're not doing that now. Thank you everyone who has tuned in and watched this. I hope you have enjoyed. I know I wasn't very talkative. I'm sorry. I was just really in the zone to get this done for my mom. And yeah, I really appreciate everyone who has come to hang out, and I guess I hope you guys have, excuse me, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Fridays or whatever days that you are, whatever day of the week you're on. Sorry, it took me a while to sorry, I've been so like focused in on this. I cannot even think straight. My apologies. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me do this, and I will see you in the next live stream or video or whatever. So have a good night. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.